Hello. So, yesterday in the first lecture, we discussed about the basic ideas about the solid waste. Okay, basic definition of solid waste. Then broadly classification and types of solid waste. What are the different sources of solid waste? Okay, and what are the different functional elements to manage the solid waste? That is municipal solid waste management system, and what are the different functional element of that management system, how to manage solid waste in rural area, in city area, in villages. Okay, so that we already discussed in previous lecture. Okay, also we discuss about the various terms that are related with solid waste. Okay, so that is India is a developing country, you all know, so that the cities are growing faster and that generate a huge amount of solid waste, and that is a major challenge to the environment and to the country and to the city, how to manage that huge volume of solid waste, because it is not easily to collect the solid waste, not easily you can treat that solid waste, and how to dispose, that is a major issue. So that the management is a very important, so that is called as solid waste management system. Okay, so that include all, that is from the generation, from storage, from collection, from transportation, from treatment, from recovery, and finally disposal of solid waste. Okay, so that is the very important, or that we require to manage the solid waste. And why it is need to manage the solid waste? To minimize the impact of solid waste over the environment. We already discussed various impact of solid waste over the environment. You can say the soil pollution, then underground water pollution, surface water pollution, and as well as the air pollution. So that is the basic about the solid waste. We also discuss about the definition of solid waste. So solid waste, you can define the material which arises from various human activities. Okay, so sometimes animal activities they also generate the solid waste. Okay, so whatever that material which arises from the human activity, which is discarded, useless material, unwanted material, that material you can say the solid waste. Okay, so that material having a no value, cheaper, which is thrown away, and having a no store and no use, so that waste, that is nothing but the solid waste. So simply you can say the solid waste, it is having the waste which is after utilization of product. Okay, and having a no value which is thrown away. So that is the basic definition of solid waste. So this solid waste, either it may be the organic in nature, either it may be inorganic in nature, either it may be biodegradable or either it may be non-biodegradable. So various types of waste available in solid waste. Okay, so broadly, it is classified into various categories. Okay, so basically, it is the first municipal solid waste. Next one is industrial solid waste. Next one is biomedical waste. Next one is e-waste, and next one is hazardous waste. So broadly, it is classified into these major categories. And further, the municipal solid waste is also classified in different categories. So in that municipal solid waste, we can include the first domestic waste, or either you can say residential waste. Next, you can say commercial waste. Next, you can say agriculture waste. Next, you can say institutional waste. So these all waste combinedly, you can say the municipal solid waste. Okay. So this municipal solid waste, we require proper attention. That means proper method for the storage of that waste, proper method for the collection of the waste, of vehicles for the transportation, then other system like a recovery and treatment, and finally the disposal. So whatever that system which is used to manage the municipal solid waste is different than other waste like e-waste and the biomedical waste, because these other type of waste, either you can say e-waste, either you can say biomedical waste, either you can say industrial waste or hazardous waste. This all type of waste, it is a very hazardous in nature, very toxic in nature. So that type of waste, we require some special attention and special care should be taken during the handling of this type of waste. Okay, so the collection, storage, treatment, and disposal for these other waste like hazardous waste is different as compared to the municipal solid waste. Okay, so municipal solid waste is collected, stored, and separated, segregated differently, and other hazardous waste, e-waste, biomedical waste, they are separately. That means obviously electronic waste is not mixed with the municipal waste, electronic waste is not mixed with the biomedical waste. Okay, so municipal solid waste is the separated, electronic waste having a separate system for the collection, treatment and disposal, and similarly the biomedical waste also having the different system for the collection, storage, treatment and the disposal system. Okay, so each and every waste, municipal waste, biomedical waste and e-waste having the different system for the collection and the disposal. Okay, so the first thing, it is what is meant by domestic waste, or what do you mean by residential waste? Simply, you know, the domestic waste is a waste which comes from the residential area, which comes from the houses, which comes from the you can say the whatever the residential area. Okay, so it may be the row houses, it may be the apartments, it may be the colony. Okay, so this waste which comes from this area, that is called as residential waste, or either you can say domestic waste. So this type of waste having characteristic what it consists? It consists food waste, it consists paper, cardboard, rubber, plastic, yard waste, metal, batteries, oil and glass bottle. So this type of waste which consists in residential waste or domestic waste. Come to the next point, that is commercial waste. So commercial waste is similar to the domestic waste, but what are the sources of commercial waste? The commercial waste which comes from the commercial areas like a store, offices, warehouses, markets, sometimes restaurants. Okay, so these all the commercial areas, and whatever that waste which come from these commercial areas, that is called as commercial waste. Okay, so what it consists? It consists large number of papers, cardboards, plastic, glass, packaging material. Okay, so this is the nature of the commercial waste. Come to the next, institutional waste. Okay, so institutional waste is similar to the domestic waste and commercial waste. What are the sources of institutional waste? The waste which comes from the school, colleges, institution, a government institution, private institution. Okay, so this all waste which comes from this area, that is called as institutional waste. Okay, so this waste is also, it include a papers, cardboard, packing material. Okay, so this type of waste is nothing but the institutional waste. Okay, so sometimes these institutional waste which include the hazardous waste, because due to some chemical use of chemical, either you can say the chemical laboratory, or either you can say the environment laboratory use. So that laboratory, for that laboratory we are using different chemicals, and sometimes that solid waste which contain chemical can and chemical bottles, so sometimes it may be hazardous. Okay, basically it contains papers, cardboards, packing material and other waste. Okay, which are the non-hazardous in nature. Okay, so this what about institutional waste. Okay, comes to the next, the agriculture waste. So what is by agriculture waste? Agriculture waste which generated from the agriculture activities, like you can say planting, harvesting, animal farm, poultry farm. Okay, so these are the sources of the agriculture waste. Okay, so the agriculture waste which include crop residue, animal waste and dead plant waste. Okay, so this is all about the agriculture waste. Come to the next point, the biomedical waste. Okay, so what do you mean by biomedical waste? So biomedical waste, it is nothing but the waste which comes from the different sources, different areas. What are that sources? So the first one you can say the medical colleges, a research institution, then blood bank, then pathological lab, or then primary health center, own clinic, hospitals, medical colleges. So this waste, all waste which comes from this area, that is called as biomedical waste. Okay, so what it contain? It contain human tissues, surgeries, which comes from the surgery, bandages, dead animals, human body parts, body fluid, syringes, needles, glass bottle, glass tubes, catheters. So these all type of waste which comes from the this area, that is called as biomedical waste. So this biomedical waste is highly infectious. Okay, basically this divided into two categories. Either it is infectious waste or either it is non-infectious waste. Okay, so infectious waste, is very toxic to human health, so that the proper need and care should be taken for that biomedical waste. Okay. Next one is e-waste. So e-waste, it is nothing but the waste which is come from the electrical and electronic equipment, and that have okay, so that waste which is electrical and electronic equipment, so mobile phone, it is e-waste, laptop e-waste, keyboard, it is e-waste again, wires, cables. So these all electronic and electrical equipment, that is, you can say, the e-waste. Okay. So that is a major problem, how to dispose at e-waste, because the e-waste is a mostly contain plastic, and that require billion of years for the disposal. Okay, so that is a currently major issue to disposal of electronic waste. So better way to recycle and reuse that e-waste, that is a major solution for the management of e-waste. And finally, the hazardous waste. The hazardous waste, as the name indicates, which is hazardous, which is danger and toxic to the environment, toxic to the human health, okay, and toxic to the animal. So this waste is called as hazardous waste. Okay. So this hazardous waste may be in the solid form, may be liquid, or maybe in the gases, or in the form of sludge. Okay. So this all is called as hazardous waste. So what it include? It include the waste from the radioactive waste, that is from the nuclear power plant, medical waste, it is also hazardous waste, then flammable waste, waste oil. Okay. So this all type of waste is called as hazardous waste. So this is the classification of broadly classification of different type of waste. Okay. After that, we discuss the some terms which related with the solid waste. Okay, so what are the different terms? So first one is the refuse. So refuse, it is nothing but the solid or semi-solid waste matter which comes from the community. Okay, except night soil. Okay, so that means which waste which comes from the community, either in the form of solid or either in the form of semi-solid, that waste is called as refuse. Okay, so this waste either may be inorganic in nature, or either it may be inorganic in nature. That waste is called as refuse. Next one is rubbish, non-putrescible solid waste, which constitutes. Okay, so rubbish, it is nothing but the non-putrescible solid waste, which either it may be the combustible or either it may be the non-combustible waste. That waste is called as rubbish. And the next one is garbage. So garbage, it is a putrescible solid waste. Putrescible, it means that undergoes the decomposition, degradation. That waste is called as the garbage. Okay. That contain mostly the waste from which comes from the kitchen, come from the restaurant, come from the hotels. Okay, so that it may be the storage of meat, it may be fruit peels, it may be vegetables. Okay, so this all waste is called as garbage. Papers also it contain. So this waste which contain moisture contain up to about 70%. Okay, and you all know we have checked the solid waste moisture content for the solid waste in E2 for that maize canteen food waste, and it is almost 65 to 70%. Okay, so this some terms which related with the solid waste. Okay, so see from where this come. So that is what municipal solid waste, and what are the different sources of municipal solid waste. Okay, so firstly we are going to discuss in detail municipal solid waste, and after that going to discuss other type of waste like biomedical, e-waste, hazardous waste. Okay, so municipal solid waste, what are the different sources of municipal solid waste? So the first one is commercial, we already discussed. Next one is household waste, that is domestic waste, residential waste. Next one is institutional waste, that we already discussed. Next, horticulture waste, that in horticulture we consider in agriculture waste. Okay, and the next one is construction and road sweeping. Okay, so that is some maybe some of the garden waste. And construction waste, it is nothing but the demolition waste. Okay, so due to demolition of structure, whatever that waste which comes, either you can say in the form of concrete, either in the form of aggregates, some maybe steel, wood. So these all type of waste which comes after the demolition of structure. Okay, so that waste which comes under the construction and demolition waste, okay, and some waste from the road sweeping. So these all are the sources of the municipal solid waste. Okay, so what are the institutional waste, commercial waste, household waste, construction and demolition waste, and the horticulture and agriculture waste. Okay, so terms related with the solid waste, we already yesterday discussed some terms, that is refuse, rubbish, garbage. Next term, that is biodegradable material. Okay, so any organic material that can be broken down by microorganism into simpler or more stable compound, that called as biodegradable material. Mostly this material, it is in organic in nature, that is food, papers are the biodegradable waste. Okay, that means whatever that material which undergo the degradation or decomposition by microorganism, so that waste is called as biodegradable waste. Okay, next one is non biodegradable waste or non biodegradable material, which is opposite to the biodegradable. That means it is mostly inorganic in nature, and that is does not undergoes the biodegradation or does not undergo degradation. That waste is called as non biodegradable material. And mostly this material is recyclable material, such as it may be the plastic, it may be glass, it may be cans, it may be metals. So this all type of waste is called as non biodegradable waste, and which is inorganic in nature and does not under does not undergoes for the degradation and decomposition. Okay, so this is the biodegradable material and non biodegradable material. Okay, come to the next point, compost. Okay, what is compost? Compost, it is nothing but the material resulting from the composting. Okay, so what is composting? So you can see the next definition, it is composting. Composting, it is the biological decomposition of solid organic material by bacteria, fungi, and other organisms into the soil like a product. Okay, so composting, it is a process where whatever that waste, organic waste, that undergoes the decomposition by the biological organism. Okay, bacteria, fungi, maybe sometimes earthworms also you can use. Okay, so when you are going to use earthworm, that is called as vermicomposting. When it is under by the bacteria and fungi and other organism, that is called as composting. Okay, so finally you get the product that is called as humus, and that is also called as compost, and that is having good fertilizer value, having good NPK value, and that you can use as a fertilizer for the agriculture purpose. Okay, and compost, it is a material which resulting from the composting. Compost, also called as humus, soil conditioner, and having a good fertilizer value. Okay, so that is compost and composting.